discretion is advised.
You know, there's all these great action movies. How do we pull a user in a relentless, unstoppable way through an action sequence in a movie? What people want is the power fantasy of having a gun and feeling like they are a badass action movie hero, but they don't necessarily have the skills to be a John Wick or somebody like that.
This thing kind of came out of a sort of spitball brainstorming session, and then that afternoon I whipped together this super early, super terrible prototype.
Internally we're saying it's a cinematic shooter with rhythm elements, and that describes it pretty well because we lean heavily on you having the agency to be a action hero, and there's these little sweeteners with the rhythm.
And we knew right away that it felt good. There was just something about it that felt good.
But we could tell that we were going in the right direction. We didn't know, how do you build levels for this kind of game? How do you build a good experience in a 3-minute thing that people are going to repeat over and over and over again?
The gallery is such a contemplative experience. You go into it and you need to sink in like an hour or two, right, in order to really immerse yourself and feel present in that space. With Pistol Whip, then you get that immersion almost right away. I
can jump in as a player and get into a really heated action sequence. And all I'm thinking about, because I'm in cognitive overload at that point, I'm just trying to survive. That is my base instinct. Like, how do I survive this thing that I'm being dragged through? And that's good. That's what we want.
Pistol Whip is just simple to do. You don't have to think about controls. You don't have to think about movement. You don't have to think about anything other than being in the experience. I want everyone to play Pistol Whip.
I have a very strong feeling that it's going to be quite significant.
Let's go.